Heyo. So it's been 3 months since the last devlog and we weren't able to deliver the 2-week delivery schedule we were hoping for. We hope you'll be happy to know that we've at least got quite a load of updates and additions to share with you regarding the current state of the game. To start with, we'll begin with the game's backstory. Yeah, that's right, we've actually got backstory now. And a good one at that. We're going to begin by sharing some snippets with you for now, and remember that questions are welcome, either in the comment section or on the Shards Discord server. I'll read a small summarised version of the lore taking place before the start of Shards. But before I do that, there's a really big announcement at the end of the video which we think you'll love, so stick around for that. Now, onto the lore snippet. Before peace and normality, there existed chaos. Reality fractured like glass. Bleeding, there was no escape. For centuries, chaos reigned over reality, every living entity suffering against a constant fight. After so long, the Order of Reality was formed. It was a group of specialized members sworn by oath to protect reality and seal the rift, fighting and protecting all in need. When reality broke, pieces of it fell into various realms, with so much power within them to be able to repair the broken realm. Each realm was protected by a singular highly trained entity who went by the name of Shardwalker. It is their singular purpose to protect all that exists, to prevent the Dark Ages becoming a reality once more, willing to sacrifice their very being to serve all that is good. And, trained by a highly skilled member of the forming order, they are not to be taken lightly. Pretty good, right? But that's not all. Here's the events leading up to the very start of Shards, where you will begin your adventure. Reality was restored, chaos at bay, and normality was once more. It was this way for a long time, that was, though, until one had fallen. A Shardwalker had been killed protecting a shard, and upon the removal of it, reality itself began to shake. A fracture had opened, allowing those in the broken realm to travel to other worlds and corrupt them. Overwhelmed by the uniform forces of multiple realms, the Order fell, and all but one was left to save reality and prevent the Dark Ages from resurfacing. The last Shardwalker had failed to protect the final shard holding reality together. The shard was removed and reality fractured like glass once more. This time much worse. The evil within each realm had unified, and, for each second that passed, they would become stronger and more powerful. The remaining Shardwalker was captured and tortured. Being the last of the Order, the unified forces wanted to make sure they witnessed the destruction of everything they sought to protect. There you go, an insight into the world of Shards. What's next? Okay, so we'll go on to a pretty big piece of news. We launched a private demo to our closest supporters and got a lot of feedback. As of right now, we've applied all tester feedback and we're thankful to those who were able to chip in and test to make Shards a better experience. Here's some images and clips of the demo. Now I must say the demo does not mean Shards is close to full release, not by any means. It was an in-development demo, the stage before alpha phase, and now you must be curious as to why after all this time we're only just grazing the alpha stages. So I will now explain to you why that is. As some of you may know, during the last devlog and update video, I was actually homeless for quite a while, working on shards to distract myself when I wasn't scrambling to find a new home. So we surfer surfed for quite a bit, and my setup wasn't exactly ideal. It was pretty basic, hindering any real work on my end. The rest of the team were caught up with lots of work, college work, school work, and just, not really having much time to do anything over the last few months. So I'm currently happy to report that things are much better than they were months ago now for all of us, and we're able to start properly working on shards again. And we're coming up to the 1 year development cycle of shards with probably about 3 months worth of actual full development. The rest being what we could do with the situations we were dealt. So that's why there was a long silence here. On the Discord we've been pretty active for a while and plan to be there for the foreseeable future. That is, unless, another delay happens, but as of right now, everything is back on track and smoothing out. Okay, depressing bit over. I spent about a month reworking our physics engine, and from the feedback that was given by the testers, it was worth all that time reworking it. The ratings were better than I expected, and we'll showcase some clips now to actually show the engine in its current state. Next up we got quite a lot of new content. I reworked a lot of the source, especially resource management. However, I will skip that for now and show you our most recent character, which we still haven't got a name for. We just call him Jerry. Creepy, right? Well, let's look at him in-game. Here's a little test room I had set up for combat testing. As you can see, there's a lot of random items I use for random stuff. I've actually been working on stabbing recently, though there'll be more on that next. For now, here's Jerry. He's fully physics-based, so as you can see, you can impale his eye and even grab it. While it's pretty basic for now, I will be working more on AI later, decals and sounds being next. So, now we come to stabbing. It's not complete and still needs work, but it's nearly there, and here is where it's currently at. sidestepping, I have been working on a decal system that's both performant and flexible for in-game use. It's not 100% yet, but it's very near completion and ready for integration into the game. Here's some images of the decal system in action. A lot to take in, but hopefully it makes up for the months of lost progress. To finalise, we'll showcase some clips from the rest of the team and what they've been up to. I do have to mention though that the clips and stuff shown just isn't everything we've done. It's mostly just highlights of the things we want to show. There is more that you can see on the Discord server, but we just highlight what we think you want to see. Now onto the clips from the team. Finally, we reached the end, and the announcement I mentioned at the start is now due. So, after the demo period ended, we came together to discuss the development plan for Shards and where we're taking it. We don't want to spend forever hyping something up and failing to release or dragging it on, so we've decided we're going to release the game in stages. Upon reaching the alpha stage, where we will have a playable game loop, we will release Shards of Reality to everyone. Then, we'll begin to update the game with new content and features on the go till we realise the full idea that is Shards. This way everyone gets to play and give feedback and truly help us shape the game without wasting anyone's time. When the game is in a good state after alpha, we will then release it onto Steam, where you will be able to download it for free as promised, and you'll receive updates and news both on Steam and on the Shards of Reality Discord server. We'll be able to reach this stage faster with your help testing early on and contributing to the game's development. We may open up a Patreon page to gain further funding for development, as we plan to fully pay for all fees that come with launching a game onto the Steam marketplace. Obviously the game will be free, so you don't have to pay anything at all. However, those that wish to support us will be able to do so, but are not required to, as we don't expect the game to yield any funding anyway. We do this out of love for Shards and the community forming around it. Well, that's it for now. We're hoping to get back on schedule, and the next devlog may be in the coming weeks. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and you join our Discord server to never miss any news related to Shards. Till next time, my dudes, goodbye.
Gonna steal your kneecaps.